Howdy guys! So you know that time I talked about the Deme channel? That random Japanese food delivery channel? What if I were to tell you that Japan got their own photo creating channel? Some random video on demand channel? A TV guide, because why not? And most importantly, a better 25th anniversary of Super Mario Brothers. The point I'm trying to make is Japan got some pretty good channels that unfortunately we couldn't in North America download them. That was until I found some Homebrew. Yeah, let's talk about Homebrew now. For those of you who don't know, there's this Homebrew application for the Wii called Preloader. Now the only reason I actually have Preloader is because it can actually save your Wii when you brick it, or freeze it indefinitely. But that's not the feature I'm talking about. It has the ability to entirely region-free your Wii, which means that you can basically use every single channel that was made for the Wii. The first channel I want to talk about is the Digicam photo print channel. This was a channel that allowed users in Japan to basically take photos off of their SD card and send them to Fujifilm, which they would print out photos and send them to you. A notable feature is that you could actually get business cards from Digicam, which could have your photo or even a little me. I swear to God, if time travel ever exists, I'm going to Japan in 2009 and I'm gonna print my me on a freaking business card. But probably the best thing about it was that you could get a Mario photo book for the low price of 2,400 yen. Now I got a theory on why this was never released outside of Japan. Who the f needs a physical photo? It's on your phone. You can make scrapbooks on your phone. This did come out in 2009 after, the iPhone. So with discontinued internet services in mind, let's move on to Wii No Ma. Which translates to Wii My House. I know that sounds weird, but it makes more sense in Japanese. Wii No Ma is probably one of the most famous Japanese exclusive WiiWare channel. Japan had Wii No Ma. The majority of Wii No Ma took place in a virtual house in which 8 Miis could sit together. There was a little TV in the corner in which you could watch special news reports, videos, and random stuff. Another major part of Wii No Ma is that you could shop for items using virtual stores, and they'd actually appear at your house, which I think is pretty cool. Basically think about it as living room simulator, because that's basically what it is. You sit in the middle of a room, you go on this little table thing, watch TV, living room simulator. A unique feature about this was that there was a downloadable DSiWare game that you could actually use with Wii No Ma. There are many features of it, but one of its most notable features is that you can use coupons on the DSiWare app at a regular store, which I think is really stupid. I mean, why would you need coupons? The service lasted from 2009 to 2012. You know, it's not that surprising considering Nintendo's track record of getting rid of online services only a few years after they've been introduced. So hey, for the fun of it, why don't we check it out right now? Wait, what's that say? Hello, I'm John Reconnect24. Yes, that's my last name, there's no doubt about it. Now, for those of you who don't know, about 7 years ago, Nintendo discontinued Wii No Ma, a popular online Japanese service for the Wii. Well, we are proud to say, we have discontinued that service. Until now. That's right, we're bringing back Wii No Ma for you. We've always hinted at it, but unfortunately our non-Japanese speaking folk didn't know that. So, just to clarify, Wii No Ma is coming back. Wii No Ma coming to a Wii near you. It is so cold outside. What's the name of this one again? TV No Tomo Channel G Guide for Wii. So, the TV No Tomo Channel G Guide for Wii was basically a TV guide. It used an online service called G Guide, which just lets you browse a TV guide. You could stamp programs that interest you so you could watch them later, I guess. A feature that probably would have made this way more interesting is that you could have used your Wii remote as a TV remote. Unfortunately, however, it was scrapped. There goes like half the interesting parts about it. I don't get the appeal, but maybe it's just a cultural thing, I guess. This one's called Everybody's Theater Wii. Now, of course, that's not the actual name, that's just the English translation, but I cannot pronounce whatever this is. It was a WiiWare application that was released in Japan only, of course, that allowed you to rent TV shows and movies. You could rent TVs and movies like Gatchaman OVA, Kimba the White Lion, Ultra 7X, Swan Lake, Astro Boy, and many more. Want to watch some movies? Want to watch some TV shows? Well, download the Everybody's Theater Wii. Actually don't, because the service was discontinued, once again, unsurprisingly. Now, would I want this in America? Well, I would, but unfortunately, however, I don't care about movies and TV shows, so no. Now, let's go over some of the WiiWare games that came out in Japan. Well, there's this one that I can't really read because there's no English version of it, so let me sum the whole thing up to you in one noise. I'm saying that because it crashed! So, the 25th anniversary version of Super Mario Bros. On Virtual Console came out in Japan in 2010 for the 25th anniversary of Super Mario Bros. The only major thing that's changed is that now every single block is replaced with a block that says 25. Well, at least it's a little more interesting than what America did in 2010. They just re-released Super Mario All-Stars with no changes whatsoever. There's Fantastic Cube, which is a space block shooter. I think there's like a story or something, but I don't really care, so let's move on. There's this game called Sugar Bunny's Wii, and I went with this because isn't cute just like a thing in Japan that they're into? It's a pretty big part, so a game about bunnies, and that's all I can say about it because I have no idea what the plot is. There's this game that's Dodgeball, and it's not Dodgeball at all. It's called Dodgeball, but really, it's just two guys throwing balls at each other. There's a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon game that went completely unnoticed in America, but the story is, I don't know. It's basically Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. That's all you need to know. Oh, that's it, I guess. Yeah, look, none of this stuff is really that interesting. The only really unique part about it is that it came out in Japan. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this deviation from the cultural norm today. See you guys later. Have fun, and goodbye. I don't know why I said have fun, but do it anyways.